When you look at your contribution to hip hop, and you look at where hip hop is now, do you feel that the Zulu Nation should have a bigger financial stake in what's happening in hip hop?
Well, the Universal Zulu Nation definitely should have a bigger financial stake, but we try to keep it as much as real as possible, because we need a Universal Zulu Nation Dome Cultural Center of the universe. Would be like a United Nations of the streets, where people could talk about certain things like this, whether it be the industry, whether it be bringing peace from country to country, town to town, city to city, land to land, whether we have our own schools, whether we talk about our own health issues and stuff. We definitely need this type of things in hip hop forums, that people could really talk some real ideologies and ideas, and not just talk about greed and try to just be all about money, where you don't even know what money or real money is. Most people think that when we talk about money, that it's all these paper bills and stuff that you got out there, but real money is gold and silver, or dealing with coins.
Lil Wayne joined the Zulu Nation recently.
Yeah, well, I heard he joined the Zulu Nation. I couldn't talk about that because I don't know the part that he joined. They said through Brother Q-Tip, so you had to speak to the people or the other leaders who he talked to that he joined with.
Were you involved when Q-Tip joined?
Yes, I was involved with Q. Yes, sir. Q-Tip, the 2Pac's Quest, the Jungle Brothers, the Moni Loves, and the Queen Latifahs, and everything else back then.
Q-Tip had that one verse. He said, Zulu Nation, Mother's Last Creation, that one.
No, he had a couple of different verses. Many artists has put different verses of Zulu Nations in their songs, from Fat Joe to Q-Tips to people in the Go-Go and Electro, Miami. So that's all over the place.
Who are some of the more prominent members in Zulu Nation? I mean, so we have Lil Wayne, we have Q-Tip, 2Pac's Quest, the other groups that you mentioned. But who are some of the other ones that people may not know about?
Ice-T, Ice Cube. You had Brand Nubians, who was with the Gods and also with us too. And you had pictures with, you see Tupac with his Zulu piece on.
Oh, so Tupac was part of the Zulu Nation.
Yeah, he was founded with us. Tupac was coming out of New York City and went to the West Coast. And there's many who you see that they just don't let everybody be aware, because they doing other things and to keep things out in different communities and into politics. Immortal Technique and others out there that's doing great work. Cyrock, Soul Messiah, there's a whole lot of people, and underground and overground.
Speaking of Tupac, did you know Tupac personally?
I met him here and there. I don't know him like really to be hanging out with him and all like that. Passing by, just like NWA and a couple others.
Did you know Biggie personally?
We know Biggie, that we used to have him at the anniversary when he used to come and tear the house up before he had any type of record deal. If you go back and look at the archives of early days of Zulu Anniversary, you see Biggie tearing it up on the stage.
This is actually on the internet, like old Zulu anniversary parties. Biggie's actually on stage.
There might be some on the internet, but we have videos of a lot of that. We just didn't put everything released on the net yet. Some is sacred till the time comes to release it.
As one of the main people in hip hop, when you look at what happened with Tupac and Biggie, a lot of people consider that the biggest tragedy that happened in hip hop. Do you think that something like that could have been avoided?
Oh yes, that could have been avoided. That's why a lot, when people used to be arguing over, the West Coast versus the East Coast, in Universal Zulu Nation, we never had that problem. We was on the East Coast, we was on the West Coast. We was in the South, we was in the North. So we was meeting with our brothers on the West Coast as we met with our brothers and sisters on the East Coast. That's why when we did that commercial together with the Voltrons for the Sprite commercial, with Carmen and all of us, that's when we was trying to tell people, when they said the last Voltron to come, and on my part, I try to tell, use it to call unity among the groups, just like KRS used to do self-destruction, just like they did, we all in the same game out there in the West Coast.
What do you think about Charlemagne comparing, to Pimp a Butterfly and Sugar Free's influence?
I heard myself. He acting like he up in here fighting some big murder trial and everybody's in there pointing him out and snitching. He acting like he went to jail. He acting like he just, like the whole snitched on theme of it is just like some made up cartoon type shit, you feel me?